Once upon a time, in the quaint village of Eldergrove, there stood an ancient and magnificent willow tree known as the Whispering Willow. The tree was believed to possess magical powers and was said to whisper secrets of the world to those who listened closely. In the heart of Eldergrove lived a young girl named Isla. Isla was known for her boundless curiosity and kind heart. Her days were filled with adventures in the nearby forest and dreams of discovering the wonders hidden within it. Despite the villagers' stories about the Whispering Willow, Isla had never ventured close to it, for it was said that only those with a pure heart could truly understand the willow's whispers. One crisp autumn morning, Isla's grandmother fell ill with a mysterious ailment that no healer could cure. Desperate to help, Isla recalled the tales of the Whispering Willow. It was said that the tree could offer guidance to those in need, and Isla resolved to seek out its wisdom. With a heart full of hope and determination, Isla set out on her journey to find the Whispering Willow. The forest was alive with colors of fall, leaves swirling in vibrant reds and golds. After hours of walking, she reached the clearing where the great willow stood. Its branches were long and elegant, trailing down to the ground like a curtain of green and gold. As Isla approached, the branches of the willow rustled softly, as though greeting her. She took a deep breath and, with a gentle voice, said, "Whispering Willow, I seek your help. My grandmother is very ill, and I need guidance to save her." The air around the willow shimmered, and a soft, melodious voice echoed through the rustling leaves. "To find what you seek, you must first find what is hidden within. Follow the path of light and face the truth you find." Isla was puzzled but determined. She noticed a faint, golden trail leading away from the tree and decided to follow it. The path meandered through the forest, leading her to a hidden grove bathed in golden light. In the center of the grove was a small, enchanted spring, its water sparkling with a magical luminescence. Beside the spring stood an old woman with kind eyes, who introduced herself as the guardian of the spring. "Welcome, Isla. I have been expecting you." "How do you know my name?" Isla asked in surprise. "The Whispering Willow has spoken of you," the guardian replied. "To save your grandmother, you must understand the nature of the ailment she suffers from. It is not a physical illness but a sorrow that has clouded her heart." Isla's heart ached at the thought. "But how can I heal her sorrow?" The guardian smiled warmly. "True healing comes from within. You must find a way to bring joy and peace back to her heart. The spring here holds a gift for you that can help." The guardian handed Isla a small vial filled with sparkling water from the spring. "This water has the power to amplify your true intentions. Use it wisely." With renewed hope, Isla thanked the guardian and returned to her grandmother's home. She carefully administered a few drops of the enchanted water to her grandmother, who was lying in bed, her face pale and weary. As the water touched her lips, a gentle warmth seemed to envelop her. Slowly, the lines of worry on her grandmother's face softened, and she opened her eyes, which were now filled with a serene light. Isla took her grandmother's hand and spoke softly, "Grandmother, I've realized that your illness is not just physical but tied to your heart's sorrow. I want to help you find joy and peace again." Her grandmother smiled faintly, her eyes glistening with gratitude. "You've always had a gift for understanding, dear. My heart was heavy with unspoken worries. Talking with you, sharing my fears, has lifted much of that burden." Isla spent the following days helping her grandmother reconnect with the joys of life, sharing stories, laughter, and love. Slowly, her grandmother's strength returned, and her health improved as the sorrow that had clouded her heart began to lift. One evening, as the sun set and the first stars appeared, Isla and her grandmother stood together at the edge of the forest. The Whispering Willow's gentle whispers could be heard in the breeze, and Isla knew that the magic of the willow had guided her on this journey. From that day on, the village of Eldergrove celebrated the bond between the Whispering Willow and their community. Isla continued to share the wisdom she had gained, and her grandmother's health remained strong and vibrant. And so, the Whispering Willow's magic lived on, reminding all who listened that the true power of healing and joy comes from the heart and the love we share with one another. And they all lived happily ever after, in a world where the whispers of ancient trees and the kindness of brave hearts illuminated even the darkest of times.